what's inside this Pokemon Journey Together Elite Trainer Box? I'm not sure yet, so let's find out together and rip open some packs. And one quick announcement / giveaway thing, I just got this free booster box of Journeys Together, not from the Pokemon Company, but because I'm good at the Pokemon trading card game and I won a Pokemon card tournament today with my favorite deck, Miraidon EX. People thought it was dead. People thought it was done, and it's not. It's real, it's still alive, and it's doing well. Since I'm in a good mood, we're giving away the stamped promo of the Ends Reshiram sort of illustration rare Pokemon card in this box. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is hit that like button down below, subscribe, and comment telling me what are 3 cards you want from this set. Oh yeah, I'm also a sponsored competitive player by Comfy Hobbies. So if you guys want to buy any Pokemon cards at all, check out comfyhobbies.com and check out their store too in Toronto. If you're in the area, you can use code SneakerTalk to save 5% off there and online. And we actually got this gifted to us from the friends over at Comfy Hobbies. Here at the desk now, and I think it only makes sense that we use the Gengar pin I have right here to open up the ETB, because if you don't know, the mascot for Comfy Hobbies is essentially Gengar. The owner Lex has a Gengar shrine in the back room, and let's say if this video can get 1,000 thumbs up, I'll show you guys the Gengar shrine. Let's show you guys everything that is included. I know the ETB's been out for a while now, so we're not gonna need to go into the nitty-gritty of everything, but if you don't know, the ETBs are a really good product to buy if you are getting into the TCG, because each ETB comes with a guide and basically breaks down what to look for in the set in terms of competitive play, what you can expect, certain card combos you can do, deck archetypes that are created from within the set themselves. We have all the Lily's Pokemon, all the basically it's very straightforward for this set what decks to make, because they're all trainer themed, right? This is one of those really cool sets where you have themed Pokemon cards for the entire set, which hasn't been seen in a long time. And yeah, let's just get this book out of the way and show you guys the goods inside. An energy brick if you want to build some decks. The generic 6 damage counter dice from all the ETBs, but this one has a unique die, the die you roll at the start of the game, featuring this purple and turquoise kind of theme to it, or purple and teal. I like it. I mess with it. It's giving me Air Jordan grape vibes. Poison and burn marker. The sleeves are pretty cool. We got N and of course Zoroark right beside them. And in terms of the quality of the sleeves, it looks like they're continuing to stick with the glossy trend, which I really enjoy. It makes reading the cards and seeing the artwork and the shine of the cards, the shimmer, a little nicer. So that nice glossy instead of that matte that they were doing for quite some time. Here is a look at the promo. Let's get it out of the bag, or the protection that it has around it, which is really nice to have. And real quick, here are the dividers you have for separating your cards and stuff in the Elite Trainer box or the deck boxes you might have. Here's the design on the other side. Code card, which will give you these sleeves, and this card right here in the online game. We have the Ends Zorua promo card. This card is really nice. Illustration rare level of artwork for it, and I gotta say, I don't expect to see too many players playing the Zoroark EX deck. It's not a very powerful deck at the moment. I would say it's pretty balanced and fair, but Zoroark EX has the trade ability, which is one of the best abilities in the game. So quite a few players, including Henry Chow, the most recent regional winner at the Atlanta Regionals, played the Zoroark EX as a 1-2 line, I believe, in his Gardevoir EX deck to fill the void that Kirlia's Refinement did leave it. But yeah, back to this promo, absolutely phenomenal. I actually never played the generation of Pokemon with N in it, so I'm not as cultured as some people might think I would be, unfortunately, but I do know N is super popular, and of course Zoroark is also another insanely popular Pokemon as well, so having them paired together is just going to be a moneymaker for Pokemon and a huge pleaser for fans out there. So we are going to sleeve this card up. I have a Shrouded Fable, or yeah, those are Shrouded Fables? The Shroud set. The Shroud ETB sleeves right there. One of y'all can redeem the code. And now it's time to get into these 9 booster packs of Journey Together. And we're going to kind of speed run these a little bit because I have to head over to Comfy Hobbies for their weekly Pokemon card tournament today, where I'm going to also record some gameplay as well with my new Miraidon deck. So without further ado, let's dive into these 9, I believe 9 booster packs in total. It used to be 8, but because of sort of inflation and you're paying more for ETBs and stuff, Pokemon said, one more pack, make it 9 instead of the 8 that we were used to in the Sword and Shield the era. We got Hop's Bag right here, real nice. And if you get the Pokemon Center ETBs, I believe those come with 10 booster packs instead, 10 or 11. We got Toedscruel, followed by a Coughing, a very nice, and a Hopsation EX to start off this Elite Trainer box. You'll love to see it. And the Metal Energy, how fitting. Man, oh man, I love this card. This Pokemon card being printed in this set is my favorite card. Maybe not this particular artwork, but this actual Pokemon card's existence makes me so happy. I'm sure you know this by now if you've been watching for a bit, but Zacian was my go-to Pokemon before Miraidon. And now that we have Hopstation EX, a Pokemon card I honestly think is very competitively viable, especially in a Budew-heavy world where you have to, you know, use items of return. This Pokemon don't even need no items to really start swinging. You can play an Arven, grab the Hops Band or whatever, and then you're swinging for 60 to the active, 30 to the base, to the bench, and then you got Hop's Bag, which is like a VIP pass for your Hops Pokemon. I think Hopstation has a lot of great things going for it. I think it's heavily underrated at the moment. We also did open up the Hopstation box collections on the channel, so if you guys want to see those openings, make sure you check them out, because it's a fun time, and they give you guys 3 different deck lists for Hopstation as well. All right, next pack, Larvitar. There's a Tyranitar printed in this set as well. I absolutely love Tyranitar. Is one of my favorite pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and there's like an item lock. It's like a control Tyranitar deck, so hoping that can be a fun rogue deck we can play on the channel, similar to Gengar. Ooh, we got Meowscarada, and I honestly think that the Tyranitar deck might be better positioned than Gengar EX's, in my opinion, just because it's a single prize deck that doesn't need too much going for it, especially when you have the control element of item lock built into the Tyranitar, rather than needing to set up a 2-prize or Gengar EX. But I love Gengar. You know, Gengar's always going to be one of my favorite post-Wick. This is a stadium card you play in your Zacian deck to do an additional 30 damage. And Cloth, oh my gosh, the goofy looking Cloth. Cloth is always looking goofy. Cloth's always looking goofy until I see him at the Chinese buffet. Oh, I love those Chinese buffets with the snow crab legs. It gets me every time. Haven't had it in a long time. Maybe I gotta go to like one of those seafood broil places. I think they always got some crab legs in there. All right, we got Kecleon. Sorry if I made you hungry. We got Torchic. Oh, just vibing. That is such a cute Torchic. It reminds me of hanging out with Misty, our old dog, running around in the fields and the flowers. Good times, good times. Iono's Wattrel. We got Squawkabilly. Octillery. That's a funny angle to give us for the Octillery. Hops Cramorant. We don't say spit innocently anymore. We go fickle spitting. Fickle spitting. And you can do this attack for literally like no energy. You can do it with just the band being on it. It's disgusting. We got Lily's Pearl, Iono's Voltorb. Oh, that looks fantastic. Look at that artwork, especially with the reverse hollow shenanigans going on there. We got Maractus. This is the new control card that is sneaking. It is sneaking its way into a lot of decks. It has a Snorlax control vibe to it, and a Wailord hollow rare. All right, next pack, Iono's Belly Bolt. I wish Iono's Belly Bolt was good, man, but it's okay. We got Hopsation. Hopsation EX will make up for Hop's Belly Bolt, or not Hop's Belly Bolt, Iono's Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt not being too great. Black Belt's Training. Iono's Voltorb, speaking of Iono. Oricorio. Lavincia. Super Potion. Hop's Corviknight. No one really uses this, though. We got Petalil. Pillow-Swine. And a Paldean Clodsire EX. All right. I actually used this in the pre-release tournament. It was actually quite good. I was able to pull off a big turn 2 KO with it because I went first. It was pretty nasty, and my opponent's only Pokemon was knocked out by it. All right, we got En's Clang, Furret, Drugjagon, Cubone, looking like he's like standing guard or he's hiding. One of the two. I can't tell there. We got Cincino, Maractus. Take this out of your bulk too. If you guys do play or are thinking about playing, or you want to like sell it, this card is one of those higher value uncommon cards, similar to how like Budew is worth like $5. We got and the Mag Mortar Holo Rare. All right, we got 3 more packs remaining. Here we go. I was so disappointed, man. I won a free coffee from Tim Hortons from the Roll Up the Rim promotion the other day. It was the coffee you had for the Saturday Cup at Comfy Hobbies this past Saturday. I was playing I was playing Charizard Dragapult, and so I won a coffee. And then I went to redeem the coffee yesterday, and then they told me, oh, sorry, we can't accept this. The time period for redeeming the free coffee is over. Bruh. I'm like, what are you saying? I literally just got this free coffee, essentially like reward gift card voucher 2 days ago. Ooh, we got Fart. Okay, that makes up for it. That makes up for my coffee not being redeemable. But curse you, Tim Hortons. I'll never forget that. And the Magirna. This is the 3rd time we've pulled this card. Personally, at least on the channel. That's insane. This is a pretty common illustration rare, I gotta say. I would like to pull some more variety other than Furts, but I will say this time and time again, this art style, this direction, like the POV of the shot is fantastic. I wish they did more Pokemon cards like this. I could see a binder of just like all these Pokemon sort of like waking up from a nap, looking like close-up shot. That's so good, so good. The artist nailed it on that one. All right, we got 2 more packs remaining. Here we go. Let's pull some heat. We got Lechonk. Shout out to my Lechin enjoyers. I know that's kind of diabolical talking about eating pigs, but we got Luckix, Combuskin, Torchic. Ooh, can we get Blaziken? Blaziken EX is actually really good. It has a really good ability and is a decent attacker too. We got Cramorant, Ceaseless Spitting. Why is Cramorant always spitting? I've also been pooped on by a bird twice in my life at the beach. Traumatizing. We got Metagross. I know it's pronounced Metagross. I say Metagross. Deal with it. All right, last pack magic. Can we pull the heat that we want? Can we pull anything better than the illustration rare Furt, I believe. We got 2 EX pulls and the IR out of the 8 packs so far. Here we go. What the heck? Toadschool and Mr. Mime. Okay, that's crazy. We've pulled these 2 cards back to back, like in the same order in a previous video as well. There must be some sort of like batching going on or something there. We got Sprigatito, Ends PP Up, great name. Pelipper, Hops Bag, Beldum, Ends Sigilf? I don't even know. It sounds like a disease of some sort. And the Dunsparce EX. He always looks like he's waking up from a nap, I'll be honest with you. Code SneakerTalk for 5% off at Comfy Hobbies. You can click on screen right now to hang out some more and check out some more Journey Together openings.